Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. We are from AC220B5H. We'll present the problem-based learning for our AIS655. In this presentation, we will explain about our company's business profile and activities, which is all about fit, present the sales performance of our company, and highlights the issues with the suitable recommendation. Before we begin the presentation, let me introduce the group members first. Okay, for the first one is Masitah binti Rais, which is the group leader, Ambok Fairuz bin Cacok and Muhathir, Hanis Khairina binti Khairi, and Shakirah binti Mazalan. This is our management team, which consists of Mr. Mohamed as the General Manager, Ms. Masitah as the Accounting Manager, Mr. Mohamed as the Sales and Marketing Manager, Ms. Hanis as the Administrative Manager, and Mr. Ambok as the Human Resource Manager. There are 13 salespersons, which are 3 for the headquarters and 10 for the branch. So this is the details of our products for sneakers, sandals, boots, heels, and flat shoes. All the products are suitable for male and female, and there are the details that you can see from the table. And let's move to the next presenter, Hanis Khairina, to start the dashboard presentation.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Hanis Khairina. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Shakirah for the lovely introduction of our company. Now, I will continue to present the performance analysis for our company. So, the first line graph displays the monthly sales trend for All About Fit between 2020 and 2021. If we look at the trend for the first quarter of 2020, the sale of All About Fit has risen steadily until March. After that, it shows that the growth has slowed down noticeably in April. In that month, the government implemented the Movement Control Order or MCO, which has an impact on our sale. Following this, the sales of our shoes product has increased dramatically in May, which the company has successfully achieved the highest sale for the year of 2020, amounting to 3,247 ringgit. Then, the company's sales fluctuated irregularly throughout the rest of 2020, which is absolutely contrary to what we had planned. So, next, over the following 12 months in the year of 2021, the sales of our shoes product went up and down widely. Its sales peaked in March when 1,739 ringgit worth of product was sold. This was followed by a sudden decrease of 1,194 in April, which displayed the lowest sales figure for the year. Overall, the combined sum of sale over the 2 years was 40,130 ringgit with an average sale of 167 per month. Next, the bar chart illustrates how much sales have been made by branches of All About Fit for the year 2020 and 2021. So in 2020, certain branches significantly outsold others in terms of sale. For instance, Selangor outlet recorded the most sales, totaling 5,191 ringgit. Meanwhile, the lowest amount of revenue was valued at 2,362 by Penang branch. Next, the volume of sales for each branch also differed in 2020 since there was slightly lower than they had been in the year before. So despite a large decline from the previous year, our branch in Selangor still has the highest sales at 3,794 ringgit. Once more, our Penang store had trouble with sale as they recorded the lowest number of sales by 155 ringgit, less than previous year. In general, the average sales per branch were 190 ringgit in 2020 but fell to 144 in 2020.
Thank you, Hanis, for the wonderful explanation. My name is Masitah and I will explain the next analysis. As for the profit analysis by branch, All About Fit managed to earn gain in profit of 5,507 ringgit and a total of 188 pairs of shoes for the year of 2021. However, the performance of the company has dropped as compared to the prior year, which is year 2020, where the gain in profit amounted to 7,439 ringgit with a total of 237 pairs of shoes sold. It can be seen that all branch performance decreased in year 2021. Selangor is one of the branches that give the highest contribution to the profit. This is because the branch in Selangor is the headquarter of All About Fit, as it is where the business has initially started. Thus, Selangor branch is the most popular and might have their own regular customers. Meanwhile, the branch in Penang has the lowest profit contribution among the other branches. This is because the branch in Penang is still new in business and it still compete with other shoes business near the business area. Moving on to the next agenda, which is the customer analysis by demographic information. Firstly, we look into the customer analysis by race and gender. All About Fit has various races of customers coming to buy the products. Most of the products were bought by Malay, followed by Indians, and lastly Chinese. We can see that female of Malay is the company's main customers as they bought 76 pairs of shoes out of 237 pairs of units sold. This might be because the design of our products fits their needs. Second, from the customer analysis by age, we can say that our products are suitable for young adults and middle-aged adults with a range of age 20 years old to 40 years old. This is because they need shoes for daily activities such as going to work. Third, the customer analysis by group of income recorded that people with income between 1,500 ringgit and 2,999 ringgit would choose to buy from All About Fit because the selling price of our products are affordable and the shoes has high durability materials.
Based on the graph, we can explain that there are total sales for every product for the years 2020 and 2021. Here the x-axis represents the type of product and the y-axis represents total sales in units. This graph shows that the most popular product in 2020 is flat shoes, where we managed to sell 60 pairs, while the least preferred product is heels, which only 30 pairs sold. This is because All About Fit issued a limited edition of flat shoes during the year. However, in 2021, our most popular product is sandals, while the least preferred product is similar to the previous year, which is heels. Heels become the least product sold due to our lack of attention on that particular product, since we invested in sandals in 2021 and managed to get the most popular product for the year.
The subsequent analysis is regarding the salesperson performance by sale of each product. In 2020, Izzah and Siti Aisyah sold RM700 boots, while Ali, Lee, Khairul and Shukri made the lowest sale. Next, for flat shoes, Shifa recorded the highest sales of RM500, while Ahmad Ali did not manage to sell any flat shoes. Siti Aisyah sold the highest heel in 2020, while Sharifah and Shukri did not sell any heels. For sandal, Ahmad Ali managed to sell RM390 sandals in 2020, while Lee Chong Wei did not manage to get any customer for the heels. Ahmad Ali is the most performed salesperson in selling sneakers, where he was making revenue amounting RM1,085, while Izzah recorded zero sale. In 2021, RM800 sales were made by Saleha, while Khairul, Lee and Nazim were only able to make revenue amounting RM100. Siti Saleha is unable to attract any customer by selling flat shoes. For heels and sandal, the highest revenue is contributed by Lee Chong Wei and Shifa respectively. The most performed salesperson in selling sneakers is Khairul, who contribute RM1,085 of revenue to All About Fit by selling sneakers.
Thank you, Ambok. So I will continue the next analysis, which is the salesperson performance by sales by branch. As we can see from the chart, Selangor has achieved the highest sales of RM8,985 due to the most strategic place among the others, while the lowest sale is from Penang branch with the total sales of RM4,579 due to the low performance contributed by the salesperson, and it is still unknown by many people. As overall, the total sales for all branches by the salesperson have decreased from 2020 to 2021. And the last analysis is the salesman ranking for 2020 and 2021. Based on the column chart, as we can see, Hani from Kedah branch is the most active salesperson as she managed to gain the most total sales among others, amounted to RM3,689. The top two ranking is Izzah from the Malacca branch, which has managed to gain the total sales of RM3,615, while the top three salesman ranking is Siva Kumar from Kedah branch with the total sales of RM3,436. This has shown that the salesperson from Kedah branch is the most excellent in generating the sales for the company. As a whole, all the salesperson had tried their best to give the best performance to generate more sales for the year 2020 and 2021. Okay, next, let's move to the next presenter to start the presentation for the issues part.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ambok Fairuz and I will continue with the next analysis. According to the profit analysis by branch, we have noticed that the Penang branch has recorded the lowest profit compared to other branches. The amount of profit attributable from the Penang branch did not exceed RM650 for both years. Based on our marketing department, this issue occurs due to the non-strategic location since our outlet located at 4th floor. The attraction of visitors on the 4th floor is quite poor since there are so many vacancy shops. Besides, the fashion department outlet is mostly located on the ground floor. To overcome this issue, we are planning to move our outlet to the ground floor since there is one vacancy shop. The rental rate is reasonable because we only need to add 70 ringgit compared to our current shop. We are sure that we managed to improve our sales at once, increasing our total profit for the Penang branch. Next, we also plan to enhance our online selling to attract customers from landed area in Penang since our shop is located on the island. This method indirectly affect our sales performance since customers from the landed area might take an hour for them to visit our shop. In conclusion, the change in our shop location and enhancing our online selling could manage to overcome an issue faced by Penang branch.
Thank you, Ambok, for the previous issue. Now I will move on to the second issue. As we all know, sales are among the most crucial elements of a successful company. However, we have been struggling to produce a consistent result in sales for the year 2020 and also 2021. This is due to outbreak of COVID-19. The fact that people are forced to stay at home has made them to lose the purpose of buying shoes. Making the matters worse, the extension of MCO until 2021 has led some customers to cancel their order as well. In addition to that, some clients prefer to buy product in person. So, many transactions were unable to be completed since businesses are not allowed to open as usual during the pandemic. Besides, some buyers need to try on the shoes to determine their exact size. Thus, inability to try the shoes has led to the decline in our sales. As the result, the revenue decline in both years led to lesser profit. In period of economic recovery, one approach to deal with this issue is by decreasing the selling price. A low price enables our business to reach the demand since it is less expensive, which is important given that some individuals are finding it difficult to stand on their own following the epidemic. New customers will eventually spread the word about the deal and entice others to make a purchase with us. For instance, the selling price of the heels might be lower from 180 ringgit to 125 ringgit. Hence, every woman would not want to pass up a good price which will result in higher sales. So, in addition, All About Fit must provide a shoe size and make downloadable shoe size charts available to guarantee that online purchases will run smoothly. Therefore, our company will be able to meet the objective of having more sales than 2020 and 2021.
All About Fit is stuck with slow selling product, which is the heels. From the analysis of product quantity sold, heel is the lowest quantity sold during both year 2020 and year 2021. It becomes an issue because a slow selling product will sit in the storage room for a long period of time before it can be sold. It eats the storage room space and we might need the space for other inventories as well. In addition to that, when we hold the products for too long, the design of the heels might not be updated with the current fashion trend and will only be a loss for the company when we can sell it. One of the factors that might be the reason is because the selling price is too expensive for a middle-income people to buy the shoes. Although the heels product has the lowest product quantity sold, but it gives the highest contribution to the profit among all other products. Therefore, it is important for the company to push the sales of heels to achieve more profit and increase the performance of the companies in the future. The recommendation that the company should take into action for issue 3 is to reduce the selling price of heels. Since the markup of the heels is 80% markup on margin, All About Fit should reduce it to 25% markup on margin. This action would attract people with lower range of income to buy the product as it is affordable for them, especially those young adults. In addition to that, if the company refused to reduce the selling price of the product because it lowers the markup, All About Fit can make a monthly promotion of the Heels product by selling them on discounts or make an offer. However, All About Fit needs to make sure that they notify the customers regarding the limited time sales by posting them on the website, advertise it on social media, and send them personal email few days before the sales started. The company also need to do inventory analysis before making decisions to buy the amount of product so that it won't overstock in the storage.